Hey everybody, happy Friday. TGIF. Okay. So, here we are. It's a pop-up live, I guess. I guess we're popping up. Are we popping up or are we popping out? Popping up and popping out. I'm just trying to find what I did with my laptop. So, let's see. I'm just waiting for everybody to come on in. Trying to find what I did with my laptop. I don't know. How do I lose a laptop? Frankie, did you lose my laptop? All right. Okay, so there we go. We got it. We got our laptop. So I could share this out. So happy Friday to you all. Hopefully it's a good day. Mine is decent, I guess. Marshall's, hello, Brian. Hello, welcome. So Marshall did end up finally paying me the money that they owed me. I don't think it was everything that was owed, but whatever. Time to move on. They did tell my mom that I didn't have to leave. For some reason, she thought that they were going to offer me to come back, and no, they didn't, and I don't want to go back. You know, that's not a job there. It's just an epic disaster. And something I'm learning from this, I'm going to take away from this experience is that, there are some stores out there who do not care about the customer. They don't care about the customer's well-being. And Marshall's is one of them. I don't know if it's a matter of, the people who work there just don't get paid enough to care. I mean, that is the unfortunate part of, working retail is that, it's a minimum wage job. Minimum wage is now $12 an hour here in New York. It's supposed to go up to $13 as of January. I think it's January 1st. I could be wrong about that. Hey, Justin. I'm here. So something I'm going to take away from this wretched experience at Marshall's is, hey, Frosty's here. I know you're Firewolf now, but I know you're Frosty. I love you, Firewolf Studios. How are you? I saw your video the other day. I'm sorry I didn't comment about the Kid Next Door. That's a funky group right there, the Kid Next Door and all them. Anywho, so on to Marshall's. I'm officially free of them. They did give me my money today. So I guess I could talk a little bit more about this. They think that the reason I quit was because of the yeah, oh really? I'm almost a 2K myself. I'm 1.93, so I'm gonna have to get out there today and do some magic here and there. It'd be great if I got a check this month, but hey, whatever. It is what it is. Yes, Brownie. Brownie's awesome. I love that guy. Brownie by observation. He's a very, very nice man. I know I didn't go there last night. I was going to stumble on in and say hello to Brownie. But some things came along. I guess I was having... You know what? I don't do well at the holiday season, so me doing these support streams really is just as helpful as it is for you as it is for me, because I just don't like Christmas. That's why I was taking these seasonal jobs at the stores, just so I can keep myself busy. And wow, that's a lot of hours. I don't know where mine are at now. I don't know. But my videos have been doing a little better these days, which is great. I need that. I mean, I haven't gotten a paycheck yet, but that's okay. Listen, I didn't come on here to strike it rich. I'm just here to, get my name out there. I think my video yesterday was quite funny. Yeah, I hope so. I'm not quite to the threshold yet, but listen, it is what it is. I just like the fact that I get to come on here and entertain y'all. Listen, if I never get a paycheck out of YouTube and I, I get a phone call from, I don't know, Judd Apatow or Scorsese or somebody offering me an acting gig. That would mean more to me than getting paid on YouTube. Hey, it's a Winterfell's life. So now we're going to get back to Marshalls. Since now I'm free to talk about this as much as I want now. I do not work there anymore. And they did pay me today. Ugh. So, what I'm going to take away from Marshalls is one thing. I will probably never work in a store again. I don't want to work in a store ever again. I mean, I guess if I have to, I have to. But the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this as I'm going to go meet with my senator. Yeah. I think there's some money missing, but whatever. Whatever. I'll take it and go. The taxes probably really got me good. But here's the thing is, the one thing that oh, you're on the West Coast, Jeff? Yeah, we don't have that kind of stuff here. We have Jones Beach. I worked at Kohl's last Christmas. and I had hoped to go back this year, but what happens is I think I applied a little too late, and they ended up not having a space for me. I worked at Kohl's last year, and I loved it there. I was really disappointed that they didn't have a spot for me this year. The reason I actually quit a week early in the season last year due to some medical complications. Share the wealth. It's not that much of a wealth. I did go to Savers today to do a little shopping there because today is they have a sale today and tomorrow, 40% off of toys, books, CDs, DVDs, stuff like that. Stocking stuffers. Tchotchkes were not considered stocking stuffers, but whatever. So I did have a 20% off coupon anyway, so whatever. I was okay. No, I had Dunkin' this morning. I did have Dunkin' this morning. I may go to Sev's. I don't know. Tomorrow I have to take the kids somewhere, but so with this said, before I quit, I did attempt to tell a customer to not purchase a rawhide toy at Marshall's, and I was asked not to do that. So here's the thing. People buy their dogs stuff because it's there. She actually she really likes the other thing they got there now is that cheeseburger roll-up thing. That looks pretty tasty. But if I go to Sev's, that means I'll misbehave, and I kind of need to get back on track here somewhere along the line. Maybe I'll go. Yeah. That stinks, Brian. Hi, Candace. I worked for McDonald's when I was a kid, so I could totally get that. When I worked for Lane Bryant, I worked there for a really long time. So I can, accept, well, maybe back then I didn't really care about it as much. You know what? I never left a job the way I did with this job. I've never screamed, I quit. Never. I've always given 2 weeks notice and never burnt bridges. The only reason I quit really fast at Kohl's last year was because like I said, I had a medical complication. I had just had my weight loss surgery last September, but there was something that was going on medically, and I had to quit, or else I would have gotten severely sick. Kohl's was awesome. See, Marshall's, you're not really good like that. You were really talking badly about Kohl's. I didn't really like that very much. They did. They forced my hand because, you know what? I never really told them exactly why I quit. I'm letting them believe the reason I quit was because of the paycheck thing. The reason I quit Marshall's is because I just couldn't, that's not an environment that I want to be working in. It actually made me feel very bad. I mean, talking badly about one another, okay. I mean, I don't want to listen to that, for 5 hours a day. I don't. But I don't want to hear you talking, hey, the project. I most importantly don't want to hear you talking badly about customers. That is not okay. You cannot do that. I'm sorry, you just can't do that. It's wrong. That is wrong. No, they were talking really badly about Kohl's because Kohl's, they're open on Thanksgiving. Let me tell you something about working on Thanksgiving at Kohl's. Okay, I didn't work on Thanksgiving last year when I worked there, but I wanted to. I wanted to work on Thanksgiving because it was $27 an hour. They were offering like a huge bonus to work on Thanksgiving, $27 an hour. You didn't have to work Black Friday either. You know, hi Exploring Ginger, the project. Let me get you a wrench up in here. Let me hear. You hear all the time. There we go. You know, it's not classy to talk about another store. You know, it's just not. It's not. That's not how this works, dude. It's not how it works. That's not healthy competition. That's just bashing another store. Yeah. I know some people had troubles working at Stop and Shop too. I mean, retail's hard. It's a hard job. It's customer service. Customer service is hard because you have to deal with customers all day. I love dealing with customers all day. Yeah, right. So, and the thing is, they didn't open, if I remember correctly, Kohl's didn't open till 8 o'clock that night anyway. So it really wasn't that big of a deal. And the people wanted it. Now, listen, that's Kohl's. I know that there's other stores who screw people over for working on Thanksgiving. I know that. I know Walmart treats their employees like crap. I heard what they did this year. They didn't even get a bonus for working on Thanksgiving. They got a special discount. No, that's pretty shitty. Hi, my art. That's pretty shitty. I'll agree on that. That's shitty. But here's the thing is that not every store acts like that, and Kohl's was not abusive in any way. And let me tell you something. I think I told you guys, with Marshalls, they wanted me to take a test to work the register. It's a register. It's not that serious. I don't know if it's about theft or whatever it is about it. I mean, if you're that worried about employees stealing, that's not going to stop them from stealing. Come on, man. I don't even understand why that is. Right. I mean, it's not a written test. You have to train with a lead for a few days. And then once that's over, you're going to have a manager come and watch you for a little while, and then you get your numbers to get into the register. When I worked at Kohl's last year, they trained me one day, and the next day I was on the register by myself. It's a register. It's not that serious. And the thing is, like I said, I didn't quit because of the whole check thing. That was just like the final straw for me. I had to listen to these employees talk crap about each other and customers a whole week. I couldn't take it anymore. I've never worked in a store like that. Now listen, I can honestly say the only job I ever known is retail. I worked for Estee Lauder in their packaging place for a few years too. But here's the thing is, I would never talk badly about a customer. I mean, maybe like a customer story, like a theft type of thing, or, just an in general thing, but I would never talk badly about a customer. You have to understand, I look at retail as a different thing as everybody else. Retail to me, going to the store is therapy. It's retail therapy. I call it retail therapy. Like today, as soon as I got my paycheck at Marshall's, I went and deposited it and went right over to Savers, and I got myself some things. Did I really need things? No, but whatever. But here's the thing is, when you're working in retail, it's retail therapy. You're part of someone's day. You're part of someone's day. So if somebody wants to tell you something going on in their life, okay, that's fine. I would happily listen to a customer talk about something going on in their day. And if I could give some kind of insight and make their day, that's what it's all about. The holidays are hard. People don't want to go shopping at the holidays because it's crowded and nasty. But then you have these people working at Marshall's and they're bashing the customers. The person who was training me, she says, if customers bring their own bags, we don't have to put the items in their bag. Well, that's fucking lazy. First of all, that's lazy. Okay, New York is passing, our bags are, yeah, exactly. I mean, sometimes I talk to the cashiers. See, here's the thing is, that's how I always built relationships with my customers. I worked for Lane Bryant for 3 years of my life, and I had regulars because I built a relationship with them. Now, I had no interest in staying at Marshall's after the holidays anyways. I'm only there for seasonal stuff. But if I had stayed, that's how things would be. Kohl's, I was only at Kohl's for like a little over a month for their holiday season, but I had built some relationship with the customers there. They were happy to see me because I cared enough to listen to their day. They're talking about their grandkids and Kohl's. They get the Kohl's cash. There was one lady who got like $300 in Kohl's cash. I said, I hope you spend this on yourself. I was always encouraging my customers and talking to them and listening to them because that's what it's all about. And Marshalls, if that's not what you're all about, then you're in the wrong business. And talking badly about your customers, one of them was talking about the one that was training me. She was talking about how this one smells and this, and that. She was warning me about customers. Well, maybe it's not the customer who's the problem, it's you. If you have a problem with the customer, that is not them, that's you. You have poor customer service. You didn't build a relationship with that customer. You didn't understand where they were coming from. And listen, talking about how they smell, that's rude. Shopping in the wintertime is hard because it gets hot and sweaty and this and that. I don't really care if they smell. I don't care. Who cares? They were bashing. I don't know if you heard, I don't know if I talked about this on the live yet, but they were talking about one employee who I thought she was quite lovely, in my opinion. She was going through some things. They were bashing her because she was shopping in the store with her grandpa. Her grandpa. She said it was her grandpa. I don't know how many times this girl has to say it's her grandpa. And if it's not her grandpa and she says it's her grandpa, who the fuck cares? They were bashing her because she was, holding hands and kissing on her grandpa. Listen, let me tell you something. My grandpa's been gone for years. I would give anything to hug and kiss on my grandpa. They claim that this guy was her sugar daddy. Who cares? If she has a sugar daddy, that's pretty goddamn smart. Right, it's smart to have a sugar daddy, but why would you talk about her like that? She said many times this is her grandpa. And her grandpa's putting money in the store. He's buying her stuff. So, who cares? Who cares if that's her sugar daddy? He's buying her stuff. I don't get it. You're right. You shouldn't be assuming. You know what assuming gets you? Assume, as in, you're making an ass out of you and me. That was embarrassing. I mean, I don't know this lady all that well, but I'm not going to assume that's her sugar daddy. They probably are jealous because maybe they want one. Maybe they want a sugar daddy. Maybe, who knows? That's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. And let me tell you something. I never felt the way I did about this store. Right. It's her business and it's smart. It's a smart business move. She's making money if so. Who cares? What somebody does in their personal life ain't our business. Why are you worried about what she's doing at home? Is your home life spectacular? Probably not. So why are you bugging on her for? Because it's her grandpa or sugar daddy. That's so terrible. Ugh. And the thing is, you're saying you won't bag your customers' items because they bring their own bag because you're worried about bed bugs or cooties in there? You're worried about cooties in their bag? Have you looked at the makeup department? I can't even. You're worried about cooties in someone's bag that they brought in. Customers are going to be bringing store bags in the store anyways because bags are banned as of January 1st. You can't buy bag. You can't have they're not giving plastic or paper bags here anymore as of January 1st. They're going to be bringing their own bags. The Cootie Chronicles, right? I'm going to make an appointment with my senator about this though, because I think these stores need a license to sell makeup. That's just my thoughts on this, because Let's not forget what happened to Jeffree Star a few months ago. Remember, if you don't remember, Burlington Coat Factory was caught selling stolen merchandise, stolen Jeffree merchandise. That's exactly it. Exactly, Brian. That's exactly it. You shouldn't talk badly about anybody. And let's say that's not her grandpa. Maybe it's a boyfriend. Maybe it's a who cares? Who cares? I don't really care. She's happy. That's what matters. The poor girl was talking about her divorce. And you're sitting there talking about how she's having a sugar daddy? Who the hell cares? Who cares? This store was a whole drama network. I've never worked in a store like this. I mean, I've taken some crap over the years at some stores, but this was just flat out ridiculous. I mean, and the irony of it all is the cashiers, when I told them that I didn't get my check, they said, "Why'd you sign up for direct deposit? It could take up to 3 weeks." They were hazing me. I think they told me that it could take up to 3 weeks because they didn't want to train me anymore. They didn't want me there anymore. Well, guess what? I left. I made one mistake one day. It was an accident. You were supposed to be training me, and you were too busy yakking. And if you got in trouble, that's on you. But so, for the record, I will put it out there. The reason there was a mistake on my check last week is because the routing number, I don't know, somehow the bank information didn't go in right. Either I put it in wrong or maybe there was a mistake. I have no idea. But the way that they treated it, like they just didn't care. Whatever. You know, they weren't willing to work it out. And I never told them about, how I felt about the other cashiers talking badly about one another. Maybe me making the mistake about that is just, maybe I saved my own self from working there. I put my bank account information in. Here's the kicker, is that they have you fill out all this paperwork at home. I didn't know that there were other options, like I could cash my check in the register, or supposedly they had a debit card to get your paycheck on. These options were not given to me, so I didn't even know. But maybe, like I said, me putting my bank information in wrong when filling out my paperwork, maybe that was a godsend. I wasn't meant to be there. I mean, I took that job on a whim, you know? I took the job because it was there, and I will never shop in their store again. I will not shop in any other, no TJ Maxx, none of it. Nope. But here's the kicker. I don't know if I think I mentioned this the other day, is that we have a TJ Maxx in my hometown where, I'm honest with you all, I grew up in the hood. And they have a TJ Maxx over there, and their makeup department looks pretty immaculate and not destroyed or used, for that matter. But this one is in a nice area, Yeah, exactly. Marshalls, I don't know. You should take all the energy that you take into hating on one another and your customers and put it into your makeup department, because that area is failing. And you're throwing out thousands of dollars a day. You're throwing out thousands of dollars a day. I mean, what's going to happen when somebody gets some kind of eye lice or something from the stuff that they buy from you? They're going to sue the hell out of you. I mean, you can't sell stuff like that. You really can't. You can't sell used makeup. There needs to be a law about this. I'm telling you, there needs to be a law. And it's not just in the store. It should be on Mercari. It needs to be on Poshmark. It's not just in the store. I mean, I'm going to start doing some I just got an app to do what do you call that? Reaction videos. So I am going to start doing some reaction videos soon about used makeup being sold on Poshmark and on what do you call it? And Mercari, because this may be some really good stuff right here. because it needs to stop. If you don't want to use your palette anymore, I mean, that's, can you believe this? If you don't want to use your palette anymore, throw it out. I don't even know what to say about that. You should not be selling used makeup. I don't care how much money you need. That's disgusting. And the thing is, they always put it's gently used or slightly swatched, and then when you look at it, I'm like, oh my God, what? Or very good condition, or good condition. I'm like, what is this? See, I don't mind buying a used book on Amazon if it says like decent condition or whatever, but I don't want decent condition makeup. And for the idiots out there who are buying this, what is wrong with you? You're that like cheap that you're gonna buy a used palette like that? Yeah. Hi, Sandy. This has got to stop. I don't understand it. I would never. I wouldn't even buy lightly swatched. No. Mm-mm. Used makeup for sale is disgusting, and there needs to be a legislation on it. It needs to be cracked down on. Did you guys watch that show on Netflix, Broken? First of all, that was really great stuff right there. The show Broken, the first episode was on the sale of wasn't that crazy? I mean, some of it I'm not like 100% on. The makeup thing, I was all for everything in the video. First of all, Jeffree, just so you know, I don't know if you know, Jeffree Star is indeed speaking out on people buying his palettes and selling it for quadruple the price. He should, because that's theft. I'm sorry to put it out there, that is theft. And that's taking advantage of people. I think there's laws on that, actually. But anyways, I mean, I know, like, in the case of, like, a hurricane and there's no, like, bottled water, you can't sell it for double the price of it, actually. I don't know what makeup does, but there needs to be something about that, too, because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, the palettes are, I mean, I think, first of all, Jeffree Star palettes, $52. I don't know what the going rate is for one. I guess that's about the going rate for, a good decent palette. But then you got idiots out there who are selling it for $300-$400, and then there's idiots out there who are going to pay it. That's not allowed. That's theft, man. That's theft. And how do you even know? Here's the other thing is, oh, that's okay, Sandy. I mean, I personally wouldn't buy it, but I mean, I'm sure. See, here's the thing. Is I don't understand. Maybe you can tell me, how do you clean a palette? I'm curious because my Boxy Luxe, I thought I saw something. You could actually take your powder, you could chop it up, and then you put setting spray and then put it back into the palette. Listen, lightly swatched, I get it. But the stuff that I'm seeing on Mercari where, like, it's down to the pan, ooh, no. God, no. No palette is worth. And the thing is, they don't sell it for cheap either. They're selling it for almost the retail price. What is wrong with these people? Oh, Clorox wipe. Okay, good to know. Listen, lightly swatch is one thing, but when it's down to the pan, oh, God, what? No. I mean, I'm curious to know if people actually, I'm going to have to go in one day and really look at it. Yeah, right. It's nasty. I'm going to start doing reaction videos to this. Mercari and Poshmark. I'm going to do that. I'm going to start doing it. I got an app where I could do that, and I'm going to start doing it. And I'm also, because, like I said, I quit this job at Marshall's, and Marshall's is selling used makeup. A store is selling used makeup. No, Marshalls, no. And you're selling it for almost the retail price as well, and shame on you. I don't get the whole, listen, I don't get the whole hype with Marshalls at all. I don't like to buy retail. Makeup is the one thing you should buy retail because, you want something good quality, That's why I don't mind saving some money. Oh, wow. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't know. With BoxyCharm, I'm just using everything. That's why I'm only getting BoxyCharm these days, so I don't get too loaded up. I mean, they say that palettes only last a year. Listen, I ain't listening to that either. I'm gonna use a palette till the day it's done, or I just, can't look at it anymore. But some of these people, they're just selling it for like, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting that. Do you really think people are going to pay next to retail price for a totally used makeup? Ipsy, I'm not doing anymore. Ipsy, there's something totally wrong with them. Totally wrong with them. I'm not happy with what they did to me. I canceled everything, and then they went in and they took the money. I wonder if they flipped the switch. I wonder if they flipped the switch. Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. I don't know. I really love BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm has been, I don't know. I'm using everything in it. This month was awesome though. BoxyLuxe was like, there was like, I mean, I've never gotten a shower gel in a box before, and I'm not mad at that. That's, I mean, I could always use that. Yeah. Yeah, I canceled it. I canceled everything. I haven't gotten Ipsy Glam Plus since August. And all of a sudden they flipped the switch and put it back on. Same thing with Ipsy Plus. Ipsy Glam, the regular bag. Oh. On the bright side. Well, tomorrow, you know, because I'm a handicapped person, I get offers to go do things. I smell burning plastic somewhere. Hey, JJ, how are you? Yeah, I had to do that. I probably will start doing that in the BoxyCharm boxes from now on. Boxy was really killing it this month. Everything in there. I was hoping I was gonna get the that IGK hairspray stuff too. Hey, listen, anything for views and to get on a PR list. Boxy, you want to put me on your PR list? I'd be down for that. I don't know. I've been really promoting the hell out of BoxyCharm, so I think I don't know. Boxy, you want to give me a ring-a-ding-ding here? I could really use a PR box. Really? Oh, that's funny. Kickboxing. That's funny. And actually yesterday I got my first ever Vox box from Influencer, so there'll be a video on that coming our way. I never got that. Yeah, they do. And Jeffrey, darling, you need to reach out. But we can start with BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm can start it. Oh, use a kangaroo. I wonder how the kangaroos are doing. Yeah, it was the first time I ever got an email from them. It was, they sent me a Tresemme volumizing hairspray or mousse or something. I mean, my hair needs it because with the weight loss surgery, it really, like, you know, you lose hair when you have weight loss surgery. I don't want to scare anybody, but you do lose your hair little bits. I haven't lost any more hair because of the fact that I've been at my goal for months, so my body is officially, like, used to everything now. So, so if you are in the process of getting the weight loss surgery, I don't want to scare you at all. It's just part of the process. Your hair will come back. There's some excellent shampoos out there. Load up on the coconut oil. OGX, I like that. OGX, the biotin and collagen shampoo. Oh, speaking of this, I just heard some really great news about Avon. I can go back to buying Avon because Avon went back to being cruelty-free. Yay! Avon's now cruelty-free once again. They are not going to test their products to sell to China anymore, which is big. So hopefully the other companies that decided to do that also will follow suit. I missed Avon. I liked it. I don't like to buy things that are not cruelty-free. I try to stay on the vegan front if I can, because usually something that's made vegan is plant-based and it's not something I feel like I need to worry about putting on my face. For all you people buying them Cootie Queen palettes out there, you should be listen on up on this one too. I kind of wonder about the shampoo they sell at Marshall's too. they, let me tell y'all something. The second day that I was working there, they let somebody return a used curling iron. I wouldn't buy no curling. Don't buy no curling irons at Marshall because you never know. Yeah, I sold Avon at 1.2. Blue waffle shampoo. Could be. Could be. Ew. Ooh. Ugh. Next year, my Ulta and Sephora points may be absolutely excellent because I'll be buying everything. Yes, I actually sold Avon for a while. I sold it. Yep. They accepted a used curling iron and they put it right back onto the floor. I'm saving you guys the troubles. Do not buy curling irons, brushes, or anything like that from Marshalls. It could be used. I'm doing y'all a favor here. Do not buy any hair products like that from Marshalls. They take it back. And I accidentally took back a shirt that wasn't even sold in their store but had a Marshall sticker on it, so but they'll take back a used curling iron and sell it. So I'm doing y'all a favor by letting y'all know you don't want to be doing any of that. You really don't. You do not. Again, there needs to be legislation on these stores. You would think Walmart would be gross. I think so. I think that's how Marshalls and they do that. Well, remember, I'm guessing that's how it works because remember, Burlington Coat Factory got caught selling Jeffrey's stolen lip gloss. They may not care where it comes from. See, I kind of wondered about this whole thing because I'm like, wouldn't these companies like Too Faced care that that their product is being sold like that? I mean, I would think Too Faced would be caring that this place is just selling their product because, I mean, God forbid somebody wanted to commit an act of assholery here, they would blame the store. Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. But still, these companies, they must know. I mean, I don't know if they're getting it directly from the company. Maybe it's liquid. Hey, Joe, maybe it's liquidation from like maybe it's overstock from Sephora or something. I mean, they have clothes from everywhere. Even Hollister, they were selling Hollister and Abercrombie. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that Abercrombie did that. I mean, I don't buy, can I tell y'all something? I generally don't buy clothes retail. I just don't. I'm a thrifter. Just simply because, A, I'm cheap. I don't have a lot of money. I'm not rich. But the thing is is that I don't like to add to I do my best to not add to the environmental issues of the world. And if you don't know, clothing is right up there with plastic. People throw clothing away. So, I liked the idea of, upcycling and things like that. So, and yes, I do put toys and stuff from Savers under the Christmas tree for my kids too. They get stuff brand new as well, but you know what I'm saying? Right, exactly. I could tell you I get the best stuff from Savers and it's all clean. I bet you the clothes at Savers is cleaner than the clothes at Marshalls because they actually do wash it. From what I understand, Savers actually washes everything that they put out on the floor. So, and anything I've ever purchased at Savers was pretty much next to brand new. So, that's just my thoughts on it. Savers cares more about what they sell in there than Marshalls does. See, we don't have Goodwill here anymore. We don't have Goodwill here anymore. But there is a Goodwill apparently by the Buffalo Exchange in Manhattan. So the next time I go over there, I am going to have to make a point of checking that out. That store was fabulous. If you didn't see my New York City video, there's actually a consignment shop off of Fashion Avenue, right down the street from the Fashion Institute, which supposedly they don't film Project Runway there. I thought they did. Didn't they play out? They played. Oh, whatever. I was hoping to bump into. Don't you just love him? I love Tim Gunn. Isn't he adorable? I love Tim Gunn. Absolutely adorable man. I think it's. Did you know he's on that show? What's that? Sophia the First. That just makes. I think he's just so adorable. That Tim Gunn. Tim Gunn, you're adorable. I just think you're adorable. I thought if you needed to hear that. Yep. See you later, Sandy. I'll probably be back live later. I might do a live later. I'll tell y'all something. Savers was killing it today. Now listen. You see what these things are? You know what these things are? These are Hatchimals. You see the price? $2.99. I get 2 of these. Hi, Scrabbity Doodah. Hello. This right here. If your kids wanted a Hatchimal last year, Savers got a ton of them now. $2.99. I got 2 for the price of far less. And these things are mad clean. Now, I don't know if my kids are into these anymore, but Frankie is. So, if I just set this loose, she may have, herself a little bit of a good time there. So, speaking of which, so Tim Gunn, you're adorable. Buffalo Exchange. I hear they have them in California, by the way. If you're out in California, you should look them up. I think somebody said there's one in San Francisco, maybe? The Buffalo Exchange. It's a consignment shop. It's not a thrift store. Well, consignment and thrift is basically the same thing, but I thought they were fairly reasonable. So, I'm down for that. But off of Fashion Avenue, I would never have didn't go black. Did the screen go black? This number always calls when I'm live. So yeah, there was, and according to the Buffalo, hey, oh my gosh, hello Into the Bush. How you doing, my good friend? I'm back. Yeah, somebody keeps calling when I'm live. Every time I'm live, somebody has to call. Don't fucking call me while I'm live. Don't you get the notification? Oh my Lord. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be coming up with some new. I'm definitely gonna be coming up with some new merch in January. We're gonna have some douche canoe stuff coming our way. I'm gonna make some new stuff. But yeah, I thought that was pretty awesome. A thrift store right off of Fashion Avenue. I never thought of that. One of these days, I'm gonna have to do. Somebody was telling me that the church ones in the area are actually pretty decent. I'm gonna have to start. Maybe next pay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go around the churchy thrift stores and check them out, because they don't really price things to. They don't really care. They price it to sell it. They just want to make a little money. So I'm gonna check them out. Hey, Sean the Great Gamer, how y'all doing? How's everything going? But Marshalls, I never really got the whole I never get the whole big hype over Marshalls. Y'all, there's people on YouTube who swear by this store. I mean, I gotta tell y'all something. If you think Marshalls is amazing, I'm gonna start looking at you a little funny here, because no. Although maybe Marshalls where you live is different than Marshalls here. I'm still shocked by the way that this store did that. I'm kind of curious to know what happens if you order from Marshalls online. The Real Brooklyn, hello, my friend. It's cold as a witch's tit out there, I'll give you that. Brooklyn, I haven't been over there. I gotta go over there one day. I feel like there's something I need from over there. I'm already picturing myself going to Manhattan soon, because my agoraphobia is doing really well these days. I have to say, can I tell y'all something? The holidays are hard for me. That's why I wanted to do these support streams. Maybe somebody out there is having a hard time during the holidays. I don't do well at Christmas. It's not my thing. I hate it. But this year it's actually on the tolerable level. So far we're at a level of tolerable. Um, I'm not saying I'm totally excited about it, but if you don't know, since when does that's Michael's? The same. Yeah, I would not shop at a Marshalls or a TJ Maxx or even a Burlington Coat Factory. I don't think Burlington Coat Factory is the same company though. You know what? Listen, I took a job to take a job. I shouldn't have done that. That's on me. But I got like what, $400 extra this month, and I'll get a tax check and be able to take the kids. You think Marshalls is great? I just quit working there because it wasn't great. But hey, listen, maybe Marshalls is great somewhere else. Here it was disgusting. Whoa, I don't want no, ew, bed bugs. Ugh. Been there, done that. You don't want bed bugs, I can tell you that. That's nastiness. Oh man, I hope that's not the case. Oh. See, and here's the thing is when I worked at Marshalls for the last couple weeks there, they were saying that you don't want to bag a customer's if a customer brings their own bag in, you don't want to bag their items because, hi Heather, you don't want to bag their items because you don't know what kind of cooties are in their bag. Listen, as of January 1st, bags are officially illegal in New York. The whole state. There's going to be no more bags at the store. Walmart's already working on, oddly enough, Walmart has been working on getting rid of bags for months now. Go Walmart, that's a first. I'm glad to see you're ahead of the game now. Yeah. I don't know. I shopped at Marshall's 2 times before I took this job, and the first time, I'm going to be taking those videos off of private now because I don't work there anymore, so I'm going to take those videos off of private, and you can see what I saw the first time I walked into a Marshall's. Yeah, plastic bags are banned in New York as of January 1st. Plastic's bad for the environment. It's bad. They're going to be, like I said, it's as of January 1st, there's no more plastic bags. I don't think paper is going to be a thing either. There's no more paper, no more plastic. They should do it nationwide. I think straws are going to be next. Straws may be next, or plastic utensils. Well, you can bring your own bags. I don't know if you know this, but if you shop at Whole Foods, if you bring bags in, you get 10%, 10 cents back per bag. You don't even have to use them all. Yeah, we're for right now it's 5 cents. I don't know. I've always brought my own bag anyways. Or you could buy reusable ones. I mean, Marshall's was selling reusable ones for like $1. You can always buy the reusable ones when you're there. They're like $1, and then you could just use them. I mean, I don't know if y'all have what's it called, a Christmas tree store. Do you guys have Christmas tree stores by you? We've been doing it here for a long time because our bag tax started about 2 years ago. We've had a bag tax for quite some time. Okay, if you have a Christmas tree store, they do sell reusable bags for $1 each, and they're quite large. I mean, I use them for laundry. I mean, any store now is going to be selling reusable bags, and that'd probably be your best bet. Hey, Mavi. Oh, I haven't seen you in such a long time, Mavi. How are you doing, my good friend? How are you? Mavy's in the house. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing okay, my friend. Oh, no, if you need to take a break, it's okay. I'd never take a day off from YouTube, I guess. Hey, I need YouTube, but hey, listen, if you need to take a break, there's nothing, just like any job, I have to say this though. I've been getting a few messages here and there on YouTube, on Facebook rather. People have been applauding me for quitting Marshalls because my mental health meant more to me than a paycheck. Um, oh, that would be awesome. I'll go. I'd happy to see you go live there, maybe. Um, so no job is worth your mental health. The money ain't worth it. And if you're going to be selling, is that actually how are my leaves? Oh, I never knew that line. I don't like Christmas all that much, so haven't listened to a Christmas song in a hot minute. There used to be a time when I used to listen to it all day. There's one song that I like, the 12 Pains of Christmas. There are? Eh. Hey, that's one way of meeting new people. Awesome. Sounds like a good idea, maybe. Well, it's Friday. A lot of people go live on Friday. Whatever happened to are the grow streams going on right now? I thought that was all done. I don't know. I've been meeting subs elsewhere. I just been going to random live streams at this point, and yeah, I don't go to them anymore either. I'm just going to random ones and saying hello to people. Of course. Yes, I did, maybe. Because you're a sweet kid. See, that's the thing, is that, one thing I've learned in life is you got to get to know the people coming in your live. You got to get to know the people that coming in your store. And, yeah, me too, Nike girl, me too. I've been starting to do like little raids. I've been raiding random people lately, so maybe you'll get lucky. I don't know. Is Perez Hilton live today? I've actually been wanting to. I've been wanting to do a Miss Kelly raid on Perez Hilton. I haven't been to his premiere in a while. I still, yeah, Perez Hilton. Yep, he's a friend of mine. I have a video from him. Oh, hello, kitty cat. Welcome. Well, thank you, Nike girl. Thank you for bringing some folks in here. Oh, here. I just bought some new Nikes. Well, see, I just got these at Savers today. These are awesome. These are really cool. Now listen, I know about the whole Michael Vick thing, but these are awesome. These are not bad. I mean, they were $10. I mean, they're pretty, used up. But wait a minute, this is funky. Oh, somebody put some orthotics in there. Oh, cool. Somebody put some orthotics in there. Yeah, these aren't bad. Yeah, I know Nike's probably, yeah. Ah, the goddess of victory. So are you a pagan too? I'm a pagan. I know Nike's kind of in a hot water because of the whole Michael Vick thing. Now, I do want to touch on this just a hot minute here because, now listen, somebody may not agree with me today, and that's okay. There's a lot of fighting on Facebook over this whole Michael Vick thing. He has not, I'm sorry, for me, he, to me, is not sorry. He is not sorry. You really can't say sorry for what you did at that rate. You really kind of can't. You really can't. That's a really... You can't apologize for what you did because you tortured dogs. You tortured dogs. And from what I read, he really didn't serve the time at all. And you know what? It doesn't really matter... It doesn't really matter. If this was a white person, I would still say the same thing. I don't support trophy hunting either. I know some people out there are throwing that out there. Because Jimmy John's, the owner of Jimmy John's, he's a trophy hunter. I don't support trophy hunting. I don't mind people hunting for food. Yeah, they don't care. This is the second time we've petitioned this. But the thing is, if you look at these articles, there's a lot of comments out there who are playing out like he served his time. He did not serve his time. You didn't serve your time, Michael Vick. I'm sorry. You can't serve your time for that because it's a dog. You know, it's a dog. These animals could not speak for themselves, and you tortured many. And the thing is, you're the reason when you do things like that. That's the reason why pit bulls have a bad rap. You know, you're putting a bad label on that breed of dogs too. Pit bulls are absolutely lovely, beautiful dogs. I don't I mean, I wanted to adopt one, but I don't live, I'm in an apartment, so Frankie is the right kind of dog for me. But you can't say sorry for what you did. And there is such a thing as not, sorry doesn't cut it. Now, oh, you have cousins in New York too? Awesome. There really is no way of saying you're sorry here. And you know what? It really isn't about, listen, okay, first of all, I'm as politically correct as politically correct comes. And there are some things going around lately that it's just too much. This isn't about race. If a white guy did this, I'm pretty sure we would be pretty pissed off about this because it's dogs. And there are a lot of people out there who do get pissed off about people trophy hunting. Do we not remember what Walter Palmer did? Do you guys remember what Walter Palmer did to Cecil the lion? People were crazy about that. I too am included. Jimmy Johns, he's a trophy hunter. There's a photo, hi John Mexi TV. There is a photo of Jimmy Johns butt-ass naked on a dead shark. People were pretty upset about that. It's got nothing to do with race. It's what you did to an animal. People are just really very sensitive about what people do to animals because they love animals. And it doesn't mean they don't love people either. I love people. Well, all right. People are kind of hard for me, but I'm coming around to the idea. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's one of those things where this is not about a race thing. It's not about that. You didn't say you're sorry. Exactly. Well, see, JJ, that's what I understand. And from what I understand is, when they do the trophy hunting in Africa, they don't eat the meat. From what I understand, and the whole conservation thing, that's a whole load of crap too. The money doesn't go to anywhere. The money goes to the government, and it doesn't go where it's supposed to go. That's from what I have understood over the years. I can understand hunting for food. My cousin does it. He lives in the Adirondacks. He hunts for food all the time. He's 100% against trophies. He hunts for food because out there are grocery stores not, around the corner. I mean, there's some things out there that I'm like totally not for, like, hunting whales and things like that for, the tribes want to hunt whales and things like that. Whales are in trouble right now. So, I mean, I guess it's hard because there's a lot of animals that are, endangered right now. I know there's like a big story right now because of, I don't want to talk politics here, but Trump's son went over that way and he killed an endangered sheep and then got the permit after he already did it. That's not cool. And who ate it? Did somebody eat this sheep? I hope they did. Oh. Oh. That's cool. I mean, they have been talking about, culling the deer around here, and then they would, put the meat into the food pantries and stuff around here. See, that's not a thing. That's not a bad thing, I guess, I was a vegan for a really long time, so talking meat is something that, it's not my gig, but I get it, but I mean, like I said, it's the whole thing about Michael Vick. That's not. He didn't say. You really can't. That's such a tough subject, And to say people didn't care about trophy hunters, I could tell you I post about trophy hunters all the time. I do it all the time. Cecil the lion, that was pretty sad. And you know, a trophy hunter killed it. Well, I think it was his son or his brother too. And that guy never paid for his dues. Walter Palmer never paid his dues, and he's done it many times. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He's an animal. Yeah, to do that to those dogs was absolutely sad. I mean, some of them they couldn't even save because they were just too far gone. And that puts, when you do the whole, the whole thing, uh, it puts a really bad name on those dogs. Pit bulls have a bad rap because, of things like that. There's other breeds of dogs that were used for fighting, right? Like smaller ones, like rat terriers and things like that. Ah, that sounds pretty cool. I've heard that. About the pigs in Texas. My cousin was telling me about that. But he was telling me that they hunt them and they don't eat them for whatever reason. But hey, listen, if you hunt it and eat it, like I said, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. It's factory farming is pretty gross. Coming from the former vegan. But Michael Vick, there's no I'm sorry there for that. There's no I'm sorry there for that. You can't say you're sorry for what you did to them animals. Those dogs. Ugh. How could you say sorry to that? What is I'm sorry? You can't even say sorry to the dogs because most of them are dead now. Plus, dog fighting also equals other things. It equals, drugs and prostitution and, other laws were broken, Oh, speaking of dogs, want to say hi, Franks? Wait, think. See this? How could you want to hurt a little dog? How would you want to hurt any dog? This is my pup. Right, Frankie? You're my pup. How could you hurt a dog? How could you hurt a dog? This girl just wants to love on you all the time. Yeah. Yeah, I hear that, Nike girl. Oh, yeah, she's a good girl. This is the best dog ever. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Oh. See that? And that's the thing is they can be retrained. I'm not a huge fan of Cesar Millan, but Cesar Millan has saved many dogs, including quite a few from that whole thing. Oh, look, this is my girl here. This is my girl here. Oh. How could somebody hurt a dog? All these animals want to do is love on you. Can I tell you well, I don't talk to that person anymore, but he had a pit bull that just wanted to hug and kiss you to death. This girl right here, I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't have, she's not in my life anymore. I would literally lose it. And dogs only come into our life for a shorter period of time. Frankie, you may have to get a brother. Frankie, you want a brother? How about a sister? This girl right here. And cats too. I love the cats. You good girl. Frankie is just ugh. This is all she does all day. She just sits here all day and she just cuddles and she knows. And the thing is, dogs, they know when you're sad. They know when you're upset. Oh, good girl. They know everything. And for somebody to, oh, thank you. And for somebody to go and hurt a dog intentionally like that, you're not a man. You didn't pay your dues. Damn, that chocolate shake is stuck on my lips. I need that Jeffree Star lip scrub. I have to get me one. If he's got some left in his store, maybe I'll order me one today. Everyone needs a Frankie. You have a pug? Aw. I bet the pug and the pitties must have a great time. Frankie thinks she's a pit bull too. When she had her training, when she was being trained for her to be a service dog, she was in class with a pit bull. She thought she was a pit bull until the pit bull lay down on top of her, though. that dog gave her a big old hug. I need a pig too. I want a pig. Every time I see your Oliver on Facebook, Heather, I want one. You know who I really love is that Esther the Wonder Pig. She's so cute, Esther. Esther's so cute. I need to move out of here and get me a pig. I would love horses too. I love horses. Yeah. I guess that's what happened. That's what happened with this whole thing. I do like cops though. I don't dislike them at all. Well, in the regards to Michael Vick, that wasn't the cops. That's the court system screwing over those dogs. You know? Unfortunately, animals oh, I would certainly watch Oliver. I used to work with pigs. I used to work with farm animals. I loved it. I didn't like the slaughterhouse part, but I love horses are my favorite. I would need a horse. There are idiots in every profession. Oh yeah, absolutely. I agree. I work with animals too, and I could tell you that's why I don't work with animals. There are idiots. I just saw hello, Biggie support group. How are you doing? Happy Friday, TGIF. I just saw on Facebook that a veterinarian. This is see, now this is why I don't want to work in this field anymore. There was actually a veterinarian in the area who purchased a one of those puppy mill stores. That is so wrong. As a veterinarian, you should not be encouraging people. You should not be encouraging people to continue to breed dogs. Damn, this protein shake is like stuck on there. Yuck. You shouldn't be, really promoting or encouraging people to what keys? You really shouldn't be promote people to continue to breed dogs, considering there's so many out there that need homes. But for a veterinarian to do that, that's just shocking and disgusting. I would never have pictured that ever happening. Oh, I wonder if Jamie was going to go live now. Maybe she's going live later. Because I just don't want to. I know she might. Oh, maybe. I know you will. You've been coming to my live stream for quite some time. I probably may go live later tonight, too. I might. That does sound like a plan. It's TGIF day. I may just do that. Goats are actually really sweet animals too. I liked working with them too. Very nice. Llamas I'm deathly afraid of. All right. So I did not put a video out of the new kitty cats yesterday because I was just too busy cuddling them and they made a huge mess. So there was no video of the kitty cats yesterday. I apologize. I will be seeing them sometime next week. So we will get some new kitty cat videos soon. Oh man, these two are adorable. They are so tiny. These two are tiny little guys. Very cute. And these two are definitely 100% brother and sister. Just so cute. So cute. Ugh. These guys melt my heart. They just melt my heart. Oh. Yeah, you don't want that. Sasquatch peeping in your window. Good luck with that. Stay safe. Well, anyways, guys, it is now 1:15, and I'm going to be ending the live, but I think I will be back later. So, keep an eye out for a live later. Oh, is anybody live now? Does anybody need a raid? Does anybody need a raid? Who's live now? Let's see if there's anybody like a raid. Who's in need of who's in need of a raid? Anybody? I'd like to pay it forward. Oh. Oh, okay. Who is live now? Anybody? Anybody? Who needs a raid? See you later, JJ. Yeah, I'll get. You know what? I don't know if anyone's live now, but oh, there goes my phone battery wants to die. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Jamie's live now. She's probably gonna go later. All right, guys. So I will see you guys later. I probably will be back in the afternoon, evening. It's now afternoon now. All right, guys. See you guys later. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, kindness is free, so spread that.